This next unsettling clip was taken by a group of hikers exploring a remote mountainous trail. As they were making their way through a rocky area, one of them noticed something strange up ahead. Perched silently on a large stone was a massive bird.
O pessoal vai tirar foto com um condor gigante no alto da cordilheira.
For the hikers immediately pulled out their phones to record. The creature didn't fly away or react. It simply stood there motionless watching them. But what shocked them the most wasn't its behavior. It was the size. The bird appeared to be just as tall as a full-grown adult. Some commenters believe it could be a large eagle or condor, but others say its proportions look off, almost like something that doesn't belong in this world. This next unsettling footage was shared by a man who claims his home has been haunted for years. Tired of the terrifying encounters, he decided to perform a personal exorcism right from his bed.
The Holy One of Israel, I am the Lord of the God, who teaches you the prophet, who leads you by the way you should go.
In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, I command you to take these demons out of the house. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, I ask you to leave my house, please. I command you to leave the house in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. I am reading the Father's prayers. Leave this house now. Leave in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. I command you to leave right now. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
At first, everything seems quiet, but then strange, low growls begin echoing from the corners of the room, even though he's completely alone. Suddenly, the wooden cross hanging on the wall violently twists upside down on its own, and the growls turn into full-on screeching. The man can be heard trembling as he tries to keep reading. He later said it felt like something in the room didn't want to leave. So was this a real case of spiritual resistance? Or is there another explanation for this terrifying event? You decide. This eerie clip comes from a man in Indonesia who caught something chilling on his home security camera. It starts off ordinary enough. His truck is parked outside, and his dog stands watch near the gate. But then something strange happens. A faint, almost transparent figure appears walking slowly down the street. It's not fully visible. Its body looks blurry and out of place, like it doesn't quite belong in our world. The dog immediately picks up on it. It starts barking wildly, staring in the direction of the strange figure. Moments later, the man himself steps outside to check on the noise, but sees nothing there. This next clip was recorded by a woman named Lissy while she was waiting at her local hospital for a respiratory appointment. To pass the time, she opened up a ghost hunting app on her phone, one of those SLS-style trackers that maps out humanoid figures using stick-like lines. At first, it was just for fun, but then something strange appeared. The app suddenly detected a clear human-shaped figure sitting in the chair directly in front of her, but the chair was completely empty. No one else around her seemed to notice anything, yet the figure remained unmoving, as if silently watching. This next chilling footage was recorded by a woman named Rosanna, who believes her home is truly haunted. After being away for nearly 2 weeks, she returned to her house hoping for some peace. But just a few days later, the strange activity began again. One night while she was home alone, and her daughter was with her ex, Rosanna suddenly heard a soft voice coming from one of the rooms. It was her daughter's voice. Mom. Mom. Confused and shaking, Rosanna grabbed her phone and walked in, only to find her old broken radio playing on its own. A radio with no batteries, no power, and one she had never even used. Then the wooden drawer next to it began violently opening and slamming shut, and that same voice kept repeating. A paranormal team called Simply Sarah ventured into an old hall long rumored to be haunted. Locals have often reported strange occurrences there. Unseen footsteps echoing through the night, chilling whispers and shadowy figures flickering just out of sight.
We are coming for you. మీకోసమే మేము ఇక్కడ వస్తాము. இப்போ இவ்வளோ பெரிய காலேஜை நம்ம சுற்றி பார்க்குறதுக்கே நிறைய டைம் எடுக்கும். கைஸ் ஃபயர்ஸ் ப்ரிப்பேர் ஆகிட்டு இருக்காரு. எங்கடா வருது சவுண்டு?
காதுக்குள்ள அழுத்தி வச்சு சவுண்டை ஃபுல் வால்யூமில் வச்சு கேளுங்க. அப்படின்னா தான் நான் பேசுறது உங்களுக்கு கேட்கும். கேட்குதா? நான் பேசுறதில்ல ஒரு சவுண்டு கேட்குதா? சல் 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 நீ கிளியராக கேட்குது. டான்ஸ் ஆடுறது போல இந்த பக்கம் எனக்கு பதிலாக இதுக்கு ஒரு ரோட்டை பார்த்து எதுக்குள்ள கீழே
Not long after entering, the team begins to hear unsettling sounds. Soon their camera picks up something moving near the staircase, just at the edge of the frame.
உங்க மரணத்தை பத்தி கேட்கும்போது ரொம்பவே கஷ்டமா இருந்துச்சு. మేము ఇక్కడ వచ్చింది మిమ్మల్ని చూడాలి, మీకేమన్నా సహాయం చేయాలని వచ్చింది. మా వల్ల మీకు ఇబ్బంది రాదు.
மோகினா இப்படிதான் இருக்குமா?
மோகினி ரொம்ப ரொம்ப சக்தி வாய்ந்ததுன்னுவாங்க. எத்தனை பேரோட வாழ்க்கை அழிச்சிருக்கு தெரியுமா இந்த மோகினி பிசாசுங்களா?
As they push deeper inside, they finally spot the source of the eerie voices. A disturbing figure appears to be standing still in one of the darkened rooms.
இது இந்த காலேஜில் கேன்டீனாக இருந்திருக்கு போல மச்சான். என்னடா
Things take a terrifying turn when an unseen force physically attacks one of the investigators.
சரி வா 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 வா
பார்த்துக்கலாம். மொத்தம் வர அடிக்க போகிறாது అడిపారు.
మోనికా మీరు ఏడుస్తుంది మాకు చాలా కష్టంగా ఉంది. మీకు ఏం కావాలని నాకు తెలీదు. మీకు ఏమైనా சயம் காவாலா? உங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது உதவி வேணுமா? உங்க ஆத்மா சாந்தி அடைய ஏத்துப்பீங்களா? நீங்க தாராளமா எங்களை நம்பி இந்த காலேஜ்ல ஒரு இடம் விடக்கூடாது. இன்ச் பை இன்ச் எக்ஸ்ப்ளோர் பண்ணணும் நம்ம.
செருப்பு பண்ணாதா படி போடுறாங்கடா. படிக்கும் போதே படிப்பாருண்ணா. சரஸ்வதி அம்மா தாயா படிக்கும் போதே கூட இல்ல தப்பு. படிக்கும் போது நீ கூட இருந்த. நான் சூத்து குழப்பா தெரிஞ்சேன். இப்பயாச்சும் கூட இரு, நான் காப்பாத்திக்கிறேன்.
Moments later, loud banging noises and unexplained movements echo through the building.
நாங்க எல்லாரும் ஒன்று சேர்ந்து மோனிகா கிட்ட கம்யூனிகேட் பண்ணலான்னு மறுபடியும் அந்த இடத்த தேடி போகும்போது மிகப்பெரிய ஒரு ஆபத்தான விஷயம் எங்களுக்காக காத்துக்கிட்டு இருந்துச்சு. அதை நீங்க தெரிஞ்சுக்கணும்னா 2 நாள் மட்டும் வெயிட் பண்ணுங்க. அடுத்த எபிசோட்ல பார்க்கலாம்.
మిమ్మల్ని చూసి మాకు భయం లేదు. మళ్ళీ చెప్తాను, భయం లేదు.
The final straw comes when a full-size cupboard shifts entirely on its own, sending the terrified crew fleeing from the location. This next creepy footage was captured by a room monitor camera set up in a woman's bedroom. In the clip, everything appears calm. The woman is fast asleep until something strange happens. Her blanket suddenly begins to lift, rising slowly, almost like someone is sitting up from underneath it. But the odd part, there's no one there. For a few seconds, the shape holds its position, as if something invisible is right under the covers. Then, just as suddenly, it vanishes. The blanket drops and the woman jolts awake. Clearly disturbed, she later claims she felt a weight on her legs moments before waking up. In this chilling solo investigation, Midwest Ghost Hunter sets out to explore a lakeside spot rumored to be cursed. According to local legend, it's haunted by the spirit of a woman who tragically drowned there many years ago to make out.
But I don't know if I'm just going crazy.
But I don't know if I'm just going crazy. It looked like a mist or something floating above the water.
I don't know. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I mean, I could just be going crazy. I was just walking. Could you please say something? All right, time to listen. Maiden, if you are here, could you please say something?
Come with me. Tonight.
Whoa, whoa. Did you hear that? That sounded like a lady.
While walking through the open fields, he spots a strange white shape moving in the distance. Soon after, eerie, disembodied voices begin to echo around him.
Whoa. I just felt a thump right below me. Like through the floor. Was that you? Could you do that again? Holy dude. What the hell? I am hearing thumping sounds below the dock. Something is underneath here. Fish just came flying out of the water, which, like, how would that happen? Fish don't do that. I'm not going back there right now. I'm taking a break. I need a break. Well, what the? Well, what the? Well, what the?
Later, as he crosses the bridge over the lake, he captures the sound of knocking, followed by something splashing in the water nearby.
Dude, what if there's actually somebody out there? Like drowning? Oh no. No, there's nobody out there.
From the same lakeside area, another ghostly voice is picked up. But this time, as he tilts his camera, a glimpse of what appears to be a woman standing motionless in the field is caught on film.
Animal, over here. Hello? I just saw a pair of eyes right over here, right in this corner. Here, boy.
The creepiest moment comes later when his footage captures a white figure standing near one of the tombstones. Midwest Ghost Hunter says he was suddenly overwhelmed with fear and decided to leave immediately. Some viewers, however, are convinced he may have come face to face with the very spirit that's said to haunt the lake. This next creepy ring cam footage was shared by two sisters who had returned home around 10 p.m. to grab a few things. The younger sister was rushing to pack for a sleepover when they noticed something unusual across the street. A shopping cart completely filled with old, unsettling dolls. Curious, they took a closer look and then went inside.
We just need to go in and get your sleep. I don't know. Hurry up.
I don't come to your house and mess with your shit, so don't mess with mine.
But just minutes later, the camera captured something far more disturbing. A strange woman appears on the footage, standing outside their home while holding a doll. She seems furious and yells, "I don't mess with your stuff, so don't mess with mine," apparently referring to the doll-filled cart they had just seen. Right as the woman stands outside, the security camera also catches a fast-moving shadow figure rushing through the hallway inside the house. A black, blurry mass that moves too quickly to be human. And just seconds later, the same figure is seen darting through the front yard. One of the sisters later admitted that she'd seen something like it before, often at night, but she always brushed it off as just a cat or a trick of the light.